Toronto's condominium rental market's booming, and we're going to look at some of the numbers behind these trends. My name is John Pasalis, president at Realosophy Realty. You can catch all my latest writings on Toronto's housing market at movesmartly.com. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest updates. So over the past 6 months or so, the condominium rental market has really exploded in downtown Toronto, especially. And we're looking at some of the numbers behind the trends right now. So when we look at the demand side of the market, the number of properties being leased is up significantly. So if we look at this chart, the red line shows the number of condominiums leased in the city of Toronto by month, and it's up significantly over last year. And the question, of course, well, what's driving this demand? I mean, in the beginning of the year, a lot of it was, people moving from one unit to another unit, not necessarily new demand, but some people just looking to upgrade their units if their landlord wasn't willing to reduce the rent because rents had fallen. In other cases, it was new demand, people deciding to move back to the city, people looking for a space of their own if they were in shared accommodation. So there are a lot of factors driving the demand at the beginning of the year, but more recently, we've seen a surge and a big uptick in demand from students who are returning back to Toronto, planning to go back to school in September. And that's really driving a lot of the demand we're seeing over the past, the summer months as we head into September. So when we look at the supply side of the market, we can see that new listings are also up significantly compared to 2018 and 2019. We are down a little bit year over year, partly because we saw this huge boom in rental listings sort of just following the lockdowns in 2020. But historically, listings volumes are quite strong. But when we look at sort of this balance between supply and demand, what we call the months of inventory, it's really declined significantly. At the beginning of the year, we had about 3 months of rental condo inventory, and it's plummeted to just half a month of inventory, which means if no other rental units came on the market, we would basically have them all leased out within about 2 weeks. That's how tight the demand is. And this has really resulted in a very competitive market on the ground, tons of bidding wars, tons of competition. And we can see this in the percentage of condominiums that are selling for over the asking price. At the beginning of March, the percentage of condos selling for more than asking, or leasing for more than asking, I should say, was about 6%. And last month in July, 24% of condominiums were rented for more than the asking price. So it's a very competitive market for condominium rentals. And this, of course, has also pushed condo rents up. In March again, or in February, average rents were about $2,045. And they've climbed to just over $2,300 in July. So rents are surging. Now, over the next couple of months, my instinct is we're probably going to see this demand ease up a little bit. I mean, not entirely, but we're going to still see some strong demand. But a lot of the student demand, of course, is probably going to ease up as we move into the fall months. So probably taking a little bit of heat out of the condominium rental market, but we're going to keep tracking those trends as we move into the fall market. If you have any questions, please post them below or send me an email at askjohn@movesmartly.com.